is bleeding to death. Something catastrophic is coming. The scariest part of the book so far. I know nothing about this book. I don't know what to think. What the hell is going on? What? A cute children's book about farm animals? I don't know what the hell happened. Hey wonderful people, and welcome to a 24-hour reading challenge. Okay, this is a huge moment for me. I've been wanting to read Carrie for literal years. I have this life plan. I want to read Stephen King's works in publication order. I'm not saying I'll stick to it 100%, but 9 times out of 10, this is the plan. I just want to watch his writing style develop over time. I think this is the best way to do it. And Carrie is where it all starts, 1974. It's so exciting. This is the first time the world ever heard the name Stephen King. I'm reading literal history. Okay, enough yapping, let's begin. I'm about 40% in, so let me catch you on the plot for anyone who doesn't know it. No spoilers, of course. The opening scene is high school girls' locker room. Carrie White is 16, and she's just gotten her first period in the shower after gym class, and she has no idea what's happening to her. She truly thinks she's bleeding to death. Other girls bully her, as they always do, and instead of helping, they just make this whole situation even worse. And in the middle of this chaos, something happens, and lights start flickering, and we learn that Carrie has telekinetic powers. The gym teacher punishes the girls with detention. Grace refuses to serve her detention and gets banned from the prom. She's furious and plotting revenge. Meanwhile, one of the other girls in the locker room, Sue, feels horrible about what happened, so she convinces her boyfriend to help her do something sweet for Carrie. So let me tell you about Carrie's home life. Her mother is the scariest part of the book so far. Margaret White is a religious fanatic, and the things she does to her daughter are just awful. For example, she locks Carrie in the closet to pray, and overall she controls every aspect of Carrie's existence. Going into this, I thought Carrie was going to be a monster, but reading this, Carrie is just a traumatized, abused kid who has been told her entire life that she is worthless and sinful. And this book is structured with news articles and police reports from after the event. So you're reading it knowing something catastrophic is coming. And I'm really enjoying this book so far. And knowing it's his first book, wow, that's awesome. I thought it's going to be a scary story. I didn't know it's going to be sad. Stephen King writes like he's been a bullied teenage girl in his past life, and that's terrifying. And I feel so many things right now. Was I rooting for Carrie when she did that? Absolutely. But at the same time, my heart is shattered for her, because she's just a kid who wasn't treated right when everyone deserves it. 4.25 stars. I really enjoyed it. The next book I'm going to read is Automatic Noodle by Annalyn Hewitt. Right, I'm currently 70% of the way through, and I'm enjoying it so far. Four robots run a San Francisco restaurant in a war-torn future. The crew includes Hans, a chef made of robotic arms, Cayenne, I hope I say it right, octopus-like bot, Sweetie, a front-of-house customer service bot, and Stay Behind, the war-traumatized military bot, and they all seek freedom. The robots are desperately trying to pay off their contracts to avoid being sold as property, all while hiding the fact that they are operating the business legally. In this world, robots can have their own business. They navigate in a robophobic world where their rights are very tentative. And now we dive into the central mystery: who is behind the fake monster reviews, trying to destroy their whole business. I finished Automatic Noodle. It's a found family story. Robots form their little family and work together to build a free life against the odds. And it's really sweet how they are dedicated to making delicious noodles, even though they can't eat. What can I say about it? I liked it, and I think I'll give it 3.75 stars. Okay, book 3. We're moving on to Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Finney. I've been wanting to read this one for such a long time. I kept seeing it pop up everywhere, and people were praising it and recommended to go as blind as you can, that it's so worth it. So here I am. I know nothing about this book. I guess I just trust people. And I think this is the best way to approach thrillers, so I'm not complaining. Let's dive in. Now, this is what I needed. I'm so invested in this book. I'm not going to tell you spoilers. I'll just tell you the basic premise. We are in a snowy chapel in Scotland. The setting is this old, isolated and converted chapel that's been turned into a vacation rental. The married couple staying there, Adam and Amelia, want the trip, or at least that's what they've been told. They take it as a chance to fix their marriage, but from the very first page, something feels very off. The way they want this trip is suspicious. Well, everyone and everything is suspicious here. And the writing is so smart. I don't know what to think. I don't know who the main villain is here. Like, I'm suspecting everyone. First I thought it was Adam, then I thought it was Amelia. I don't know. I think I'm very wrong about my guesses. So we'll see. What the hell is going on? I don't even know what to think. What? Wow. I just finished it in one sitting. Does it tell you something? For me, it says a lot. I did not see that coming, and I don't want to say a single word about the plot. I don't want to hint at anything, because every little detail can change your experience with this one. What I will say is this. I went in completely blind, and made the whole experience 10 times better. The less you know about Rock, Paper, Scissors, the harder it hits. I just reread the paragraph a couple of times because my brain could not accept what it was telling me. Right? I need to read it. Like, the clues were there, but I was so wrapped up in the atmosphere and the tension that I didn't notice them. And that's why I love thrillers that feel in 4.5 stars. Such an amazing book. The first book is Animal Farm by George Orwell. When I was little, I thought it was a cute children's book about farm animals. This is not a cute children's book about farm animals. Now I'm an adult, I know the basic premise, and I'm so excited to dive into it. I love George Orwell. I've read 1984 by him, and I loved it. It was life-changing. I feel like I recommend it to everyone nowadays. And I'm so excited to read Animal Farm. Let's dive in. Freaking pigs! Do you agree with me? I'm shocked how they manipulate other animals. Okay, I'm about halfway through, maybe a little more, and I need to stop and talk about this. The animals on many farms are overworked, underfed, and tired of being exploited by the farmer, Mr. Jones. One night, an old boar named Old Major has a dream, so he gathers all the animals in the barn and delivers a speech. He tells them that all animals are equal, that people are the enemy, and that he hopes that one day they will rise up and take the farm for themselves. Then he teaches them a song called Beasts of England. A couple of days later he dies, but his words linger. One day animals fight back. They kick the humans off the farm. They rename it Animal Farm instead of Manor Farm. They paint the 7 commandments on the wall, and the most important one is that all animals are equal. The pigs take the charge because, as they explain, they are the smartest ones and they are the brain workers, and someone has to organize the things. At first it seems reasonable. Someone has to organize all the planning, but then pigs stopped doing any physical labor at all. Also, they quietly rewrote the 7 commandments, and now they try to convince other animals that the rules have always been the same. And I'm so mad at pigs for what they do with other animals. I'm really enjoying the book. Like, the story is terrifying, but I really love what George Orwell is trying to say here. When I first started reading it, I was hoping for a happy ending. I don't believe in it anymore. Not George Orwell, he won't write the happy ending here. But I still have hope. So yeah, so far so good. I'm so mad they rewrite the 7 commandments again. All I feel is dread. I'll be honest, this book is making me feel dread. When the animals first took the farm, I was so happy, I was rooting for them, but I was like, it looks so idealistic, something will definitely go wrong, and it definitely did. I don't know what to say. 4.5 stars. Okay, it's so late. I don't even want to look at the clock, because whatever number is staring back at me will only make this feel harder. I'm a little tired, and I'm starting The Coin by Yasmin Zar. I read the description such a long time ago that I genuinely don't remember what this book is about. So shall we start? Okay, I'm about a third of the way in, so let me catch you on what's happening, because this book is strange. I don't know the better way to describe it. A Palestinian woman moves to New York and starts teaching at a school. But here's the thing, she knows absolutely nothing about the subject she's been hired to teach. So she decided to create her own curriculum. And I don't know how I feel about the main character. She's so obsessed with cleanliness and clothes. Like, not in a normal way. And she seems really, really annoying to me, at least for now. I don't know, maybe it's the late hour, maybe it's the book. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this book. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It's interesting to read about the main character, the weird stuff she does. It's quite fascinating. But I don't understand her motives, why she does that. Let's keep going. I finished the coin. Honestly, it was such a strange experience. The main character talks about the struggles of being an immigrant. She tells us about the way America looks at her, the assumptions people make, the boxes they try to put her in. It was raw and important. I loved that. There was a part about her grandmother and the landscape back home that was genuinely so beautiful and made me feel something for the first time in the book. But apart from that, I didn't understand what the hell was happening with the main character. Her motivations remained a mystery to me. And the ending, I don't know what the hell happens. 3 stars. In conclusion, I read Carrie by Stephen King, Automatic Noodle by Anne Hewitt, Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Finney, Animal Farm by George Orwell, and The Coin by Yasmin Zar. That's 5 books, which honestly feels like a lot coming from me. I expected to get through way less, because I'm genuinely such a slow reader. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Happy reading!